Continuing to follow the breaking news in Malden and Saugus, a bank robbery that led to a police shootout, major gunfire happening around 5 o'clock. What we know so far, you're looking here at one person who police did take into custody. There is another suspect who's been shot dead. There are two other suspects, perhaps, that are still somewhere out there in the Saugus-Malden area, Linfels Parkway, Broadway area. We're not saying exactly what the strategy is here for the SWAT team in an effort to protect the officers' strategy and execution of trying to apprehend these men or women. We don't know anything about the suspect at this point. There you're seeing a silver car near the scene with all the windows shot out. Witnesses say they thought there were fireworks going off, but they heard multiple gunshots about an hour and 15 minutes ago. Again, one person dead, one person in custody, and two still out there somewhere. We have reporters spanned across the area, and we also have Sky 7 in the air. We want to mention we've chosen not to show the shots but we've been watching police officers in strategic positions as they try to make a couple of arrests. Let's go to John Hall right now, see what he's been able to gather. John, can you hear me?
Hey, Kim, we do want to be very, very careful here so that we don't compromise this very tense strategic attack here by the police, State Police, Malden Police, FBI on the scene here in Malden as they surround the JRM Hauling and Recycling building. This is where apparently there is a suspect holdup inside. Police now keeping everybody back and telling us to take a few steps back. Where this is adjacent to a cemetery, and without giving away any sort of strategic information, there are police here with their guns drawn, taking a look at this building very carefully and considering what to do next. We don't know whether there could be one, two suspects inside or none, but they have interest in this building, JRM Hauling and Recycling on Eastern Ave, which is adjacent to a small brick structure here in front of me that's marked 1114 Eastern Ave. A state police helicopter hovering above a cemetery adjacent to this location, and we're just going to wait it out here and see what happens as these bank robbery suspects apparently desperate and on the run, and who knows, they may be inside that building, Kim.
So, John, I just wanted to, for our viewers, I know this is a very fluid situation. Obviously, authorities have their hands full, and we're watching and trying to gather as much as we can. We know that the one suspect was shot, but we know there was a lot of gunfire. There have not been any reports of any witnesses or people in the area injured at this time, have there?
I have not heard that, and I've been talking to everybody I can who's here watching this scene play out, and most of them are saying they just arrived, they heard about it, they heard about a bank robbery that might have been in Saugus, and a chase or some sort of situation that spread here to Malden. We don't know if there's two separate situations or one, but clearly the police have their hands full, and the FBI apparently involved too, as they always are with bank robberies. But there are state troopers with their guns drawn, I'd say about 50 yards in front of me. And clearly they have this building surrounded. There's no doubt about that. Eastern Ave shut down, and I understand Route 99 shut down in Malden as well. So it's going to be very tough for the afternoon commute with people trying to get through this area. Lots of sirens. We're still hearing police arrive. And not too long ago, I saw a Cataldo ambulance leaving the area, accompanied by a couple of police cruisers with their lights and sirens on as well. So that may have been a wounded suspect, I would guess, at this point, being taken to the hospital.
All right, 7's Jonathan Hall giving us an update there on the scene in Malden. John, thank you so much. John, one of 3 reporters we have on the scene. And, of course, we are continuing to follow the bank robbery in the Saugus-Malden area and the resulting shootout and now manhunt for at least 2 suspects. We'll have much more when we come back.